Sam Altman was ranked 7th on our list of the world's most influential people. So in the latest issue of our magazine, we discuss how he surged up the list and why he could very plausibly tumble back into irrelevance all too quickly. That's just one of the 72 pages in the magazine, because as always, there's more to Too Long than you'd expect. Purchase your copy by clicking the link in the description. So, to understand quite how mad this story is, you need a bit of Ethiopian political history. In short, from the 1990s until 2018, Ethiopian politics was dominated by a group called the Tigray People's Liberation Front, or TPLF, a militia that originally came from Tigray, one of the 12 ethnic regions in Ethiopia. While Tigrayans only make up 6% of Ethiopia's population, the TPLF played a central role in ousting the Derg dictatorship that ruled Ethiopia from 1974 until about 1990, and emerged as the most impressive military force in the country afterwards, which is why they ended up dominating its politics. Now, the TPLF were definitely better than the Derg, which was one of the most brutal and repressive regimes the world has ever seen, but things weren't perfect. While economic growth was pretty solid, Ethiopia's elections were not considered free or fair by most of the international community, and the TPLF fought an extensive border war against Eritrea, led by authoritarian dictator Isaias Afwerki from 1998 to 2000. The TPLF were eventually ousted in 2018, when two of its former allies in the Ethiopian legislature essentially defected and threw their weight behind Abiy Ahmed, a self-styled reformer and vocal critic of the TPLF, who thus had enough support to become prime minister. Originally, the international community were infatuated with Abiy. He freed political prisoners, appointed women to half of all ministerial posts, and was awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize in 2019 for negotiating a formal peace with Eritrea, which had been technically at war with Ethiopia for more than a decade. In retrospect, however, the international community's adulation for Abiy looks premature and naive. Not only has Abiy overseen a period of democratic backsliding, imprisoning journalists and opposition leaders, his peace deal with Eritrea actually turned out to be more of a military alliance. And in November 2020, Abiy's federal forces and Eritrea ganged up on the TPLF and went to war against them in Tigray.